hold a in-person service, we have developed a personalized um, card that we're going to send to all of our deceased alumni, faculty, staff, and students. We probably will be sending that out next week to make sure it get to the families on the in time for where our normal I'm sorry, when our normal memorial service would have been held. So we are grateful for that. Um, and that's basically just some of the highlights. Well, what we're going to do at this meeting, because we don't want to hold you too long, because if anybody is like me, I am zoomed out. We have so many Zoom meetings. So I promise you that I'm not going to hold you long. So what we're going to try to do is to, um, for the classes, what I'm going to do is call each class, and the questions that we have on the agenda, like how the pandemic will affect your early planning. Also, what are your plans for fundraising? How we can help, and any questions you may have that we could answer, rather than to keep going backwards and forwards, jumping from class to class. Now, at the end, if it's a question that you want to ask that wasn't covered, we're going to address that too. So I hope you all will go along with this, and this way that you all can get back to your Saturday, because some of us, you know, we only have a Saturday, and we got church on Sunday. So anyway, let's get started. So the first class that I am going to call on is the class, if the class agent is in attendance. Okay. So the first class is the class of 1951. Do we have a representative from the class of 1951 on the call? Okay. I don't hear of anyone. So let's move to the class of 1950. Do we have anyone? Hello? Okay. I don't hear of anyone from the class of 1950. 61. Nope. Okay. How about the class of 1966?
Joyce,
Uh-huh.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we had a little trouble setting up. This is Jackie Roan from the class of 66. Charles Miner, I'm fine. Charles Miner was trying to get on, but we had a problem. But anyway, we have been working to help with the virtual gala.
Uh-huh.
And so far, our class has, we've raised $4,000 some dollars so far. And we still have many people who haven't contributed yet. So we're working on that. And we're trying to keep each other in the loop. We've lost some class members, so we're really sad about that. But otherwise, we're hanging in here.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. Well, is it anything that we could do to help you out?
I think right now, if we all just pray for each other, that's about all we can do for each other right now.
Right.
And I would like to have Allison's information because I'd like to send her a card or something.
Okay.
If that's something that's permissible. If not, just let me know where I could send something, to her. I would like to do that.
Okay, we'll get that information to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so very much, and we appreciate all you're doing for your class. And like I said, if anything that we can do to assist you, we're just a phone call away. Okay?
We know that, Joyce, and you've been so helpful to us. We can always depend on you.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, do we have a representative for the class of 1971? Okay. We'll move to the class of 1976.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown, and this is Mike Bell.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Yes, I'm the rep for class of 76. Also, many of you know I'm the second vice president for the Alumni Association. Our class is starting to spin up fundraising for our anniversary, our 45th anniversary next year. We've established a shopping site, and all the funds from that site will go directly to the Morgan State University Foundation for the Class of '76 Scholarship Fund.
That's great.
And we're going live with this this week, and we would like to share this with others as we go forward.
Great. Well, thank you, Mike. Is it anything that we can help you with?
Not right now, Mrs. Brown. The main thing, once we get this going, we'd like others to participate. And if there's other classes that would like to set up their own shopping site, we can assist them.
Oh, great. So they could reach out to you, Mike?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for all that you all are doing for the class of
Ms.
76.
Brown? Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Hi, this is Gail Robinson Brown, class of 73.
I'm going to, you said class of 73?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to get the other classes as soon as I get the finish with the reunion classes.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so do we have a representative for the class of 81?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. My PC is saying mute. This is Marsha Worrell. It's saying mute, so I thought that meant you couldn't hear me. So,
No,
okay. I was gonna reach out to Vanessa. I actually, we used to give a fundraiser with Mr. Graves with the Alumni Association. So I actually wanted to reach out to Butch and talk to him about doing something next year to support our class of 1981. And, we put up a beautiful website for the Morgan Takes Manhattan. We spent a lot of money on that. And so I
Right.
wanted to utilize that website as well. So I was going to talk to Vanessa and Lolita and the other couple of members representing the class of 81 to see if we could, start a fundraiser in New York utilizing those tools. So that I haven't had the chance to call them. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to join this call. So that was the fundraiser to the other ladies about class of 81.
Now you are you talking about an in-person event?
Well, I don't know what the economy was going to look like. I wanted to reach out to Butch Graves first and set up a meeting with him and just kind of like start brainstorming it. So I'm not sure what it was going to entail. And like I said, I needed to reach out to the other class agents to see what their thoughts were. I just didn't want to let, the website that we put up and some of the other things that we already have in place, like, go to waste because we haven't used those tools now in a year. So that was going to be my first thought. I don't know if Vanessa had given it any thoughts or not.
Okay.
Okay, but that was what my thoughts were, to first reach out to Butch. Reached out to him previously, and he said, yes, let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And it's good to hear your voice.
Thank you. You too.
So, okay, so we'll move on down to the class of 86.
That's me.
Hi, me.
Good morning, everyone. Those who don't know me, I'm Daphne Frank, class agent 86, along with Dolores Davis. I'm not sure if she's on the phone. It's been a busy year for me. I'm not going to ask you to play the violin for me, anything like that. But Joyce and Alana, it's been a very busy year.
Yeah.
And my other class agents, the last, is it 5 years? They passed away on me. So that was Michelle Byers,
Right.
and Tracy Molson. Molson just passed away this year, and I
Right.
think Michelle was the year before.
Right.
So they kind of just they left me.
Oh,
um, so and then on my website, we were all on the same group Facebook page, and they were moderators, they were administrators, so they can't assign it over to me because they're not here. So,
right.
but I think I want to piggyback on what Mike was doing, and that can help me out as far as getting, if I'm going to do this by myself. Um, I can go on what Mike was doing. I'm not sure what the previous person was talking about with Manhattan, but I know at the last meeting, the DMV class agents were thinking about collaborating an event.
Mm-hmm.
I just in a quick thought of my mind, thought about doing a DJ marathon. I know how we always like to, in the 80s, we like to party, but somehow get some type of Zoom DJ thing going, or some type of marathon to kind of help raise some money
Right.
for our class. So one, I'm going to piggyback on Mike. I'm not sure what the last person was talking about, but I'm also going to collaborate with the other agents of 80s of Prince George's County area with
Okay.
something with
Okay.
Nancy Gaskins.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, that's my class too.
okay,
So, anything I can do to help,
got it.
I'm here.
Thank you.
But thank you for all that you do. And yes, we did lose a couple, unfortunately, class agents from the class of '86. But maybe we can, maybe you can identify a couple more people that can assist you, from
Yes.
the class. Because we provide lists to all of our classes when if they need it.
Oh
you know.
yeah, that's what I'll probably need because Michelle had that last list that she put out all the mailings for our fundraiser last time.
Okay. Well, we'll get a list to you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And thank you for all that you do above and beyond as a class agent. Because you got, like you said, you're wearing a lot of hats, even in the Alumni Association. So we're so grateful to you.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're moving down to the class of 1991. Do we have a representative? Okay. How about 1996? Okay. No representative. Okay. How about 2001? Okay. 2006. 2011.
This is 2008. This is not Johnson.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the other classes. I'm just calling the reunion classes right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were
Oh, no,
still
that's
going.
okay.
Okay.
No, that's
problem.
okay. No, that's okay. Okay, so how about 2016? Okay. Well, now we can hear from the other classes. So you all can just jump in one at a time and let me know what you're doing with your class. Okay. I know I heard a couple people that came in, so you can go on and speak now.
Okay, this is Gail Robinson Brown, class of 73. Presently, we have been idle. We need to reboot. I put a message in the newsletter that to still contribute towards our goal for our class year for the foundation. And I'm going to have to reach out to the classes, hopefully, and just do a restart so that we will be prepared. I guess if you have any, Ms. Brown, if you have any ideas, or Vanessa has any ideas of how or some things that we could do virtually, that would be helpful.
Okay.
I don't want to wait till last minute to try to start getting things together. And since we have no clear idea when this pandemic will be over,
Right.
anything that we could do leading towards our reunion year would be very helpful.
Right. Um, yeah. We can always do a mail-in for you. Um, and maybe some of your classmates can come up with some ideas of some things that they may be interested in doing. You know, or we could do an email blast to your classmates.
Okay.
But I encourage all of you all to make sure that you keep in contact with them, especially during this time, because a lot of times, a lot of people, of course, are idle. And even though we can't get together physically, you might do a Zoom meeting with your class, to keep in contact with them, because you don't want to fall by the wayside and them not continuously to support your class or the university. Because if there's ever a need for us to be financial, it is now, because our students are in dire need of financial assistance, as they go through this pandemic. So make sure you all consider that. Um, and, just reach out to them.
Okay.
Okay. So the next person who was on,
Joyce, this is Angela Gates, got in the class of 74.
how are you, Angela?
Great. Well, we've
Good.
been kind of on hiatus too, but we getting back into it. We actually now we've been helping to raise money for the gala because I work on the gala committee. So we put out requests for everyone to contribute to the gala, to the virtual gala, and we've gotten a lot of good response from that. And then we're also encouraging people to contribute to our class of 74 endowment.
Oh, good.
So we actually got pledges for those, so people have been given.
In fact, somebody sent a check to us.
Yep. Yeah.
But we made sure it got the foundation.
I know you
make
did.
sure
I
you
know
do
you
that.
did. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And I would echo, because about me working at Morgan and you working at Morgan, our students do anything that you can contribute, and the money that we raise for the gala is for our students.
Right.
So any
Right.
amount, this is the first time that you can attend the gala and you can set your own price, and that's
There
what
you go.
I tell people. So I can't afford the $300 ticket. Well, you can afford to come to the gala this year because you can make a donation to the gala.
That's
and
right.
Everybody is invited to the gala.
That's right. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they are doing exceptionally well.
Yeah. We've raised over $150,000.
That's right.
Wow. Well,
Yep. And who would have thought it?
Yep. That's hey.
Yeah.
And of course, you got very little overhead, so
Right.
it's really working out this year. Yeah.
And it's one thing. And one thing I can say about our Morgan alumni, they will give.
Yes.
They will give in spite of it all. So that's why I'm encouraging you to reach out to your class members.
Downstairs. That's why I was up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I encourage people, go online to, I'm sure everybody's gotten the information about the gala. Some people, we have tables that we sponsor, but please make a donation. You can also purchase, we're selling bricks. You can also purchase a face mask. We also have an emergency fund set up for students. So you have an opportunity to give. And the monies will go to our students.
Right. Yep. Well, thank you, Angela, for that. And I will hope that even the classes together can make a contribution in our class.
Yep.
Yep. So we certainly do encourage you. And a lot of them have already done that.
Yes.
Yep. So thank you so very much for all that you do and continue to do for our beloved Morgan State University.
Yes. And I believe, I know Sharon Russell is on the call too, another one of our class agents.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good, good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is
Thank
it
you.
another class?
Good morning. This is Laverne Scott. Hello, alumni.
How are you?
I'm
Hello.
doing great. Hello, hello. We're still excited. This is our 40th year for the class of 75. And we're here this morning. I have my other two partners with me. Glenda Lindsay is on the line, as well as Walter Larry Banks. So we're still excited for our anniversary this year. We did a Zoom celebration, and we thank Joyce Brown for coming in and the president. So I do encourage the classes to have Zoom meetings with your class here. And as we continue, we're planning to attend the virtual homecoming gala. Vanell DaCosta has spearheaded that. So we've started putting down payments, but we're planning to encourage all our classmates. Like it was said, you just make your donation and come on to the gala. So we're excited about that. Also, we are doing a memory book from our anniversary. So we pulled memorabilia from the classes. So we're the last class of Morgan State College. So we'll be sharing our memory book as well. I think that's it. We're still trying to do fundraisers, and we're starting to prepare for our 50th anniversary. But this one is say good morning from the class of 75. Like, did I forget anything? Or Lindsay?
No, you're good to go, Laverne.
Okay.
You're good.
All right, Lindsay. Anything else? Okay. Lindsay has some fundraiser ideas we're trying to pull together. So we turn it back to you, Joyce Brown. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and I did enjoy your little get together. It was very, very nice, well put together, and again, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, do I have another class on?
Good morning. This is Carolyn Jasmine from the class of 68.
Hi,
And
Carolyn,
we have
how are you?
continued to meet. We meet quarterly and working on some fundraising ideas for the class. Unfortunately, we had a major fundraiser planned for April, and of course that was canceled with the pandemic. But we are meeting in 2 weeks for our quarterly meeting, and we'll be developing some new projects at that time. And as everyone has said, Joyce, thank you very much for all of the support that you have given to us. And I also would like to get in touch with Allison if you can provide that information. Thank you.
Okay, I will do that. And thank you all for what you do. You know, we appreciate you. And again, we are still here to help you any way that we possibly can. So, are there any other classes on the call?
Good morning. This is Nona Johnson from the class of 2008. Hi, everyone. So a couple of years ago, we celebrated our 10-year anniversary, and we had a tent, and we were able to raise $1,000 for the class. And we it took forever for us to actually physically get the check. Was donated through another organization, but we finally obtained the check and dropped it off at the foundation. We are in the process of working on what next. So we'll just get together. It's actually a good idea to have quarterly meetings with COVID and everything being totally crazy. To talk about our next step. So but the gentleman who got on the phone in the beginning who said that he was a fundraiser, he specialized in fundraising. Do you mind, Joyce, putting that in an email along with Allison's information, so we can contact him for additional support?
I certainly will. Yeah, his name was
And I
Mike
believe
Bell.
that my other class agents, DeAndrea Cohen's is on the line, and I know that Natoya Mitchell was on the line too, from the class of 2008.
Oh, well, great, great. Well, thank you for all that you do. And again, please know that we're here to help you in any way that we possibly can. Okay? Do we have any other class agents on?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm on the video though. I'm not on the call. Can
Okay,
you
that's
hear me?
fine.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm Janice Burrell, and I'm representing the class of 1996.
Okay. Hi, Janice.
And so,
I think we're losing you.
I'm new. Can you hear me?
No, you're coming in and out.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me try something.
In the meantime, while we're waiting for her to come on, Ms. Brown, I put Allison's information in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay. Can we reconnect Janice? Or did we lose her?
I'm still here.
Okay, dear. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I was saying, for our class, we did put an ad in the but we know typos do happen. So it's our 25th anniversary that we're, and so I do need an updated list of the graduates for that year, because even myself, I'm listed as McRae. I did remarry, so I know that there's, since that, I mean, throughout the years that, you know, changes has been made with people with addresses, phone numbers, and, you know, things of that nature, you know, people marrying and that kind of thing. So
Okay.
we need all kinds of ideas as to fundraising. If you could send us email blasts for our class as well, that would be very helpful.
Okay. Are you going to get a message to us that you would like for us to send out?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. Okay. And we'll get you an updated list. Okay.
Okay, that would be great. And I'm just checking my notes to see what else I had. Yep, just those things that it is we're excited that it's our 25th anniversary. That's a milestone. And, you know, I just want to get out to the members that, you know, they should be a part of this.
Right.
And get, you know, our fundraising numbers up.
Great, great. And also all of you remember one thing, you know, to assist with our alumni participation rate, it doesn't matter exactly how much you give as long as you give. I don't know if you all heard me or not. You know, keep in mind that it's not always the amount of money that you give, but the fact that you give, because all of those the little as well as the big gifts goes towards our alumni participation rate. So that's why we try to encourage all of our alumni to give something every year, no matter how small the amount might be. Okay. Do we have any other classes on?
Yes. Good morning, Joyce, and all of the alumni.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. This is Maureen Dodson from the class of 77. And I am sure I have my co-agent, Audrey James, said she was going to join us as well. So Audrey, if you're here.
I am here. Good morning, everyone.
Great. Good morning. I just wanted to let you know that we have been idle for a while, but Audrey and I have reconnected and rebooted. So we will be back in the game of fundraising and getting our class members together. So for the next meeting, we'll have an update of what we'll be doing. But we'll look forward to encouraging people to participate and the gala and some of the other fundraisers that I've heard this morning. Some great ideas that have come through. Okay.
Well, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Brown, you have Miss Edith Johnson wants to speak, and also I think Reginald Thomas is on the call, and I think Miss Nancy Gaskins might want to say something also.
Okay. Okay. Edith, are you on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can. How are
you? Hi. I'm doing great. It's so great to. Of course, I'm with the class of 67. We still meet monthly. We've even worked our way through the pandemic, and we do a monthly Zoom meeting. We're working on fundraising as well. I wanted to share something. My class, one of the things I've been trying to do is to improve our communication. And so I put it in, when we first came down in February, I put classmates on a listserv for better communication. We had an email address, but being the one always transferring the information out. So I put our class on a listserv. And so now it's so great because they communicate between each other on this listserv. And with all of the unfortunate situations that have been occurring, we are able to, each person who finds out something, they're able to share it with group and not having to always come through me. And I think that has really helped with us with the communication show. Just wanted to share that with the other classes. If you could put your classmates on a listserv, it costs us $10 a month, but it's dollars well spent to improve that communication, and it would be continuous.
Oh, great idea. Great idea. Thank you for sharing that with us. And the other classes, maybe they could do the same. Okay. What about Reggie?
Hello, this is Dorothy Blakely. Also, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank you. I was having technical issues. I've heard the meeting by phone. And I finally had to go through the system. I don't know what's going on with my notebook. Hi, I'm the class of 1982, and I've been listening to everyone. Nice to see you. Blessings to everyone. The class of 82 has a Facebook page now. We also have a steering committee of 7 members. We meet monthly. We have started an endowed scholarship fund for the class of 1982. And Greg Penn is now a co-class agent.
Great.
And it's awesome because I originally was due to graduate in 77, dropped out in 78, worked for 3 years, came back full-time 81, 82. So I don't know the class members as well as my steering committee, who all came in as freshmen and graduated as seniors. So they are linked in. And Greg has 1,500 friends on his webpage. We bought a brick for the gala. We have a table.
Great.
So we meet once a month, and I'm just really pleased that things have been moving. Thank you so much to the alumni office. We're looking into doing a tribute. We've had 40 class members that died, and we're looking into some way that we can honor them, maybe something in some monetary amount placed in their names. And I'm just so pleased to still be able to participate under these COVID circumstances. Thank you for all the support that you have given in the last month with information, updating our class list, and it's really nice hearing everyone's voice.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, you're working very hard, Dorothy, and we appreciate it.
Well, they're keeping me going.
I know they are. I know they are, but you got to get some help.
They all turned 60. I'm 65.
Oh, well, you got to get them. Well, you have to get them young people busy.
We had a major fundraiser. It was supposed to be a 60 cruise, and we actually had started. Of course, COVID just knocked that out of the water.
Right,
So,
right, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Thank you, Joyce.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, is Reggie on?
Oh,
Vanessa, you said
hello?
Reggie was. Oh, hey Reggie, how are you?
Hi, Joyce. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good
And
morning.
you?
Good, good. Good morning,
Good.
everyone. Obviously, the class of 70 was knocked out of the box directly with COVID-19. And a number of classmates are just wondering how, we're going to participate, plans for the future. So it's just a lot of questions coming from the class, given the fact that we were just knocked out of the box.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah. Well, I know you all had some wonderful plans in place, and unfortunately, it's just unbelievable how everything was put on the back burner. And
Yes.
and our students didn't get an opportunity to walk. Everything was interrupted. So who knows what the future might hold.
Okay.
I don't even know about next year. With the way things, it's still up in the air. So
Right.
I know I know you all were disappointed, but I was disappointed also. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
yeah.
Well, just keep us advised of any updates. If anything occurs, we can participate in any fashion. We have some members who would like to do so.
Well, if I hear of anything, I certainly will.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Are there any other Class A? Oh, Oprah?
Oh, this is Nancy Ganson.
Oh,
Nancy
hi
Ganson.
Nancy, how are you?
Fine. Somebody's got music playing, so would you please mute it? Thank you so much. The class of the class of 1980 is really happy to follow some of the model of the class of 1967. Thank you, Edith Johnson, for the example you all are setting. We I'm sitting here. I had rotator cuff surgery just done about a week ago, so I'm trying to adjust myself and adjust this thing around my arm and not let you guys see it. So
don't worry about that.
Yeah, not trying to look handicapped. So anyway, we have just launched our first newsletter. We were yes, we just sent it out about 2 weeks ago. We just we're going to highlight a classmate in each issue. We are working on a web page at one time, but we wanted to talk about the monetary part of it. We're trying to find a way to do things as frugally as possible. And Miss Johnson, Mrs. Johnson, I'll be calling you to get some pointers on how to get that database set up. That's good. That's gonna, I know it's a labor of love, and we have to find somebody that can do it. We also have a table, a table at the virtual gala. We've already started. Funds are already starting to come in. We're having we're back in Stride again, party on October 9th, Zoom party with the class, because this is our 40th year. And we hope to garner more funds that way as well. So we're still pushing it. We're still keeping in touch. We just want to make something happen like these other classes have done and not be left by the wayside.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all that you do. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank everyone for the encouragement. All the class that gives their the class agents who give the recommendations. You just never know how
You
that was
never
so enlightening to us. And we miss those breakfasts, the on-site breakfasts. So I tried to, as much as I could, because I only have one hand now, one arm I'm working with, tried to
Oh.
emulate that. And I'm like, this isn't working. We're not on the campus. This is not even homecoming. So I'm just done a little bit with myself. But thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you for all that you do too. We really appreciate it. And take care of that arm. I mean,
Yeah.
and don't worry about looking handicapped. Your face looks beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And again, as I've said to all the other classes, please know that we're here to help you any way that we can. We're just a phone call away or an email away. Okay, are there any other class agents on the line?
It's Oprah. I'm here.
Hi, Oprah. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm getting better. I just got finished beating breast cancer for the second time. Just a
Praise
reminder.
God.
October. Yes, absolutely.
Praise God for that.
Yes, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so make sure you guys get your yearly exams. You can do self exams yourself. It's not just for the women; it's for the men too. So I encourage everybody that you know to do it.
Thank you
And
for
that's
that.
about it. You're welcome.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, it's good to hear your voice. Yep. So is any other class agents on?
Joyce? Hi, yes, this is DeAndrea Hill from 2008. I'm on the call as well.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. I'm happy to be a part of this call and just kind of catching up with everyone and just kind of seeing where everyone is at. My colleague, she jumped on a couple of minutes ago. We were really going strong for our 10-year anniversary. About 2 years ago, we were able to raise over $1,000. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of creative things we can come up with virtually for this upcoming year. So we'll be keeping in touch and working diligently together.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
DeAndrea Hill.
Andrea?
DeAndrea Hill.
DeAndrea, okay. And you said 08 is the class?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, note too that we're here to help you if anything that we could do. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other class agents on?
Good morning. This is Nellie Mescal from the class of 69.
Hi, Nellie. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I just have one question. On Dr. Wilson's Facebook page yesterday, he had an orange and blue face covering, and there were a lot of messages regarding where to purchase that particular mask. It's not the same one that you can get from the Gala of Fundraising. Do you know where?
I didn't see it, so I'm not familiar with it, but I will make a call to the president's office and ask the question and let you know.
About 40 people asked that question because they all wanted to purchase that mask.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll find out and let you know.
I can tell
Thank
you
you.
this. That attend Morgan this semester, so they came in a gift box. I delivered a lot of them.
Oh, really?
Orange and blue one?
So the mask you saw him have on, that was for the students.
Oh, okay.
That was for what?
The students.
The students.
Oh, the students.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
the one that says Morgan State Bear on it has a bear on one side and Morgan State Bear on the other side. That was for the students?
I know the students got a care package, so she's saying that mask came in that package.
I didn't see that in the care package they had on the internet. This is a different mask.
Okay.
Okay. I'll ask. And it was
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, okay, then I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So, Nellie, do you have any updates on your class?
Well, we're participating in the gala, and we've raised, I think, over $8,000 so far.
Oh,
and we send out emails and telling people to continue to donate to our fund. But of course, the brunch was canceled.
Right.
We had another fair that was canceled. So we'll see. Hopefully, 2021 will be better.
Yes. Yep. That's what we're praying and hoping for.
Exactly.
Yep. Are there any other classes on the line? Okay. I don't hear of any others. So are there any questions that anyone have that has not been addressed?
Daphne is showing the mask that President
that's the
Wilson had is on. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'll find out. I'll send a picture to Dr. Wilson and ask him, where did you get this mask?
Yeah, that's the one I just described too. I shared it with the bear, one with the bear and Morgan State Bears. That's really cute.
Yes.
Right.
I do
Okay.
have a question, Janice Burrell, class of 1996 again.
Uh-huh.
Is it too late to participate in the gala?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Nope.
so what would I have to do? So I would like for my class to be a part of that and start raising some funds. So what would we do?
Wait a minute.
Wow. What happened?
Joyce, you may want to ask everyone to mute if they're not talking. Maybe that'll help to clear.
Oh, okay.
Can I answer that, Joyce?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay.
Please.
Anyone that wants to set up a table, you can contact Sherry Larkins. I'll put her email address in the chat, and she will actually set up a table for you if you're interested in the table.
Her name again?
Sherry Larkins. It's SHERRYE. It's Sherry with an E on it. Larkins.
Login. The logins.
Larkins, yes. I'm going to put it in now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are there any other questions?
Quick question about the virtual gala. Is there a minimum amount of money that we need to?
No, there's not a minimum. You set this is the only year you'll be able to set your own price for your ticket.
Okay. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Yes, yes, Joyce. This is Dorothy Blakely, class of 82. I was having some technical difficulties. I might have missed this, but are there any tributes being done for the engineering student that was killed in the explosion in West Baltimore? And I did want to say that the class of 1982 went over while the community was there and donated $300 worth of supplies, cases of water from Costco's, face masks. They had a sign-in book, and I did put the class of 1982, but I specifically put Morgan alumni, and they did call me back for some more items. So had anybody mentioned him or what anyone is doing on his behalf?
I'm not aware of anything that they're doing for him in particular.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions? Okay, hearing none.
Right, Ms. Brown.
Okay.
Just before you I'm sorry. Before you close, can you have everybody? Well, let me just ask. Can everybody turn on their camera because we want to take a picture, please? If you have your camera off, please turn it on so we can take a picture. Alon, whenever you're ready.
Done.
Done? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Miss Johnson, Nina Johnson, why you didn't turn your camera on? We know you're beautiful, boo.
I want to see how I look right now.
I hope you got Daphne's picture.
I know, right?
You had a rough night last night, didn't you?
Mike, I'm not gonna say that. Well, let me thank all of you all for sharing your Saturday morning with us. And I thank you for all that you all are doing for your classes. I'm just so grateful, and I think we had an excellent turnout today. And again, I can't say it enough. We are here to assist you in any way that we can. So on that note, I pray that you and your family will continue to be safe, stay healthy, make sure you practice safe distancing, and I want to make sure that I see all of your beautiful faces the next time. Now, one thing I do want to say, even though that we are planning for Alumni Day, right now, I can't even begin to tell you what's going to happen. You know, because this virus is not slowing down at all, and people are still fearful of crowds. And before you know it, May will be here. So that note, you know, we just look to hear from us in the near future as to what may or may not happen. And again, please, I can't stress it enough, make sure you vote. And I know you all will.
Yeah.
And also make sure you practice safe distancing and wear your mask, because I want to see you all again. Thank you again. Be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. You too.
Working
Bye,
forever.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Working forever.
Yep.
Again
Bears.
forever.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Alon.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Problem, Ms. Brown.
Alon, stay on the call. We're just gonna drop everybody else out, okay?
All right. Hey, make sure you stop the recording.
Oh yeah.